Hi, welcome to this module, where you will learn about debit and credit. Are you ready to get started? Take a minute to look at the learning outcomes and prerequisites for this module. Learning outcomes are the knowledge and/or skills you will gain from this module, and prerequisites are knowledge and/or skills you should know about before doing this module. Let's check your knowledge. Read this statement and then click True or False. Yes, you are correct. The bank issues the bank statement. Therefore, the account will be credited when the customer deposits money, and it will be debited when the customer writes a check or makes cash withdrawals. Take a look at how debits and credits appear in a T account. Click Next to see the difference. The left side of the T account is always the debit. The right side of the T account is always the credit. Remember, debit on the left, credit on the right. This is the acronym DEAL, which will This is the acronym GIRLS, which will help you remember credit accounts. Actually, when this person receives his bank statement at the end of the month, he will find out exactly the opposite of what he said earlier. Then he might wonder, what's the meaning of debit and credit? To clarify this confusion, we need to know the side we're talking about. Are we talking about the bank side or the customer side? If the bank issues the bank statement, this means we should look at debit and credit from the bank side. Therefore, clients are suppliers of cash to the bank. The cash account will be increased in the debit side because it is one of the company's assets. And the owner's equity account will be increased in the credit side because it is an equity account. The cash account will be increased in the debit side because it is one of and the loans payable account will be increased. Read the scenario and then choose two answers from the options below. The cash account will be decreased in the credit side because it is one of the company's assets. And the inventory account will be. Read the scenario and then choose two answers from the options below. The cash account will be increased in the debit side because it is one of the company's assets. And the revenue account will be increased. Read the scenario and then choose two answers from the options below. The cash account will be decreased in the credit. Well done! You are now ready to debit and credit all your accounts to keep track of your money.